Good afternoon to Miss Stella. Today we are going to present the operation management of Apple. I am Oi Moon, and these are my fellow teammates Lim Kai-jie, Li Kai-jie, and Xiu Ho-chun. Let's start with the introduction with Xiu Ho-chun.
Apple is a multinational corporation that designs, produces, and sells the latest technology consumer electronic devices and personal computers such as iPhone, iPad, iWatch, and iPad, MacBook. It provides a variety of relevant services and operates a chain of retail stores worldwide known as Apple Store to sell Apple products. Furthermore, Apple was founded by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak in April 1976 and established in January 1977 at California, USA. Therefore, Apple has recognized as one of the big five technology companies around the world, alongside Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, and Facebook with market value of $1.395 billion. On the other hand, iPhone is the core product line of Apple. It is the product line of smartphone with high performance based on the iOS operating system developed by Apple. It is one of the company's main sources of revenue because it accounted for approximately 53.5% of the company revenue.
So what is the transformation process? Transformation process usually that consists of four important elements, which are the input, process, output, and feedback. So at Apple, in order to manufacture products, usually Apple have to purchase a lot of components such as the memory chips, the touchscreen controller, and the modem to produce an iPhone. After obtaining the materials, they are sent into the factory based on Taiwan. It's called Foxconn and Pencatron. And so, how about the money, the capital? Instead, they actually save the time. They does not outsourcing this job to save money. They save the time and improve the quality. So, however, they're facing a problem is the labor right violation because they relies a lot on foreign workforce. So for the design and innovation, usually the design team you are cut off from Apple team. They're individuals and their freedom. Their freedom to control the finance and they have the permissions to ignore the manufacturing practicalities. They are removed from the hierarchy culture. They even have distancing from other departments. They have a physical control. This part, they usually implement a system is called ANPP, Apple New Process, to make sure every stage in further details, to make sure every product have products perfectly. So finally, it's kind of output, the good and serve for customer. Usually Apple is very popular because their interface and system is very smooth, it's very high quality. And then Apple also opened an Apple Store to provide a press service and consultant. This is considered a good and service for customer. And finally, it's kind of feedback, the reaction for customer. So Apple promised to bring the best experience for customer. According to Just Wallet, people purchase iPhone because they have an interface, iOS system, and also the design, the quality.
Now I'll be talking about the product life cycle of iPhone. During the introduction stage, Apple kept their price high by using price skimming strategy where the price is set high initially and decreased over time to maintain its exclusivity. The majority of the customers at this stage will be innovators who are customers with strong opinions and make decisions based on their reviews and research. Furthermore, during this stage, the cost of sales, marketing, and advertising are high with low sales and negative profit, as most of the public does not know about the product yet. Therefore, advertising and marketing is crucial to push the product into the limelight to get more acknowledgement from the public. Following that is the growth stage. During this stage, the sales will increase significantly with early adopters buying the iPhone. The company will also continue to invest money on the marketing and advertising to reach a wider audience and gain awareness. Next is the maturity stage. Apple's iPhones are in the maturity stage of the product life cycle. The consumers are well aware of this product and they tend to repurchase and continue using the iPhone as their preferred smartphone of choice. During the maturity stage, it is the most profitable stage and normally the longest lasting stage compared to the previous stages. The rate of sales of the iPhone will decline and is stabilized at a certain level. Following is the saturation stage. In this stage, the number of competing companies increasing significantly, the consumers are opting for other products from rival companies. Apple will fight for the market share to become the brand preference of consumers to avoid entering the decline stage. Lastly is the decline stage. The Apple will be faced with a decline in their sales, revenue, and market share. The advertising will have decreased to the minimum, and the company will gradually phase out the weaker performing items and unprofitable outlets in an attempt to get rid of outdated products and cut costs. The examples of phased out iPhones that Apple has are the iPhone 2G up until the iPhone 6, which are not manufactured by Apple anymore.
Productivity is very important for the company because it affects the production process and the whole product life cycle of a product. So basically, Apple is very concerned about the customer satisfaction. So the Apple put many resources into the factories and product design. They need to purchase a lot of machinery. This require a lot of capital. The whole production team involve like review teams, engineer, factory workers. They need to pay them salary, and also the marketing skills is also a need because Apple need to advertise their product to export their product. So beside that, Apple is very concerned about the quality. Many people purchase iPhone because of their quality. They also focus on the employee quality involved with product design, marketing, and retail. The management team implement the TQM, which is the Total Quality Management, to ensure that work perfectly for Apple.
Continuing with technology factors greatly affect productivity as the utilization of mechanical enhancements to the production process has increased greatly. For instance, automation has been applied to Apple to improve the process of storage, handling of materials, quality control, and communication system. Most of the employees in the factories are replaced with automated robots that has decreased the idle time of working as robots do not need lunch breaks. Moreover, throughout the years, Apple ventured in expanding the layout of plants and machineries that manufacture the iPhone that are mostly located in China, following by Brazil, and then the United States. This is because Apple strives to keep a better maintenance on the operation of the plants and machineries in optimum process conditions and to produce high quality products. With the elimination of bottlenecks using corrective measures, they increase the plant capacity that reduce the idle time and makes the machine and plant capacity more effective and productive. Next, the management. Management must be promoting productivity of the organization to remain competitive in the marketplace. Apple has a hierarchical organization structure and the management style has changed drastically. Following the death of the late CEO Steve Jobs, he appointed an autocratic leadership approach where his decisions were made with minimal consultation from the other employees. It was effective with emergency situations as decisions can be made immediately and the direction of the decision is clear. However, this caused stress and the communication is one way and the employees might lose motivation. After Tim Cook took over the company in 2011, the management style was altered to the democratic leadership style, focusing on delegating the authority to the workers to motivate them. This managing style has proved to be effective as the sales of iPhones has shown to increase since 2007.
I'm Lee Kai-ji. I'm going to talk about the value analysis in Apple organization. Value analysis is a set of techniques which aim to increase the quality of product and make it more cheaper by cutting out some unnecessary functions or components. In Apple organization, their CEO Tim Cook reduced the number of suppliers that provide the components to produce an iPhone. Next, Apple company has a professional department which could exercise an immense bargaining power with the supplier. As a result, it could reduce the cost of materials purchased from it. iPhone is mainly produced in China, where their labor cost is much more cheaper compared to other countries. Finally, Apple company will ship their product to the area which are highly traffic located. There are two examples of Apple products that apply value analysis. First, iPhone XR and iPhone 11. iPhone XR has the longest battery life ever produced in an iPhone. With more apps produced, Apple company does not increase the price of iPhone 11. iPhone 11 upgraded its camera and its processor to A13, which is much more powerful compared to the A12 Bionic. For the implication, it is important for a big company to have a structured and organized transformation. Apple company provide customer feedback to make sure the whole transformation process is going well. Next, there are 5 PLC of an iPhone. First, introduction, growth, maturity, saturation, and lastly, decline stage. In every stage, Apple organization will apply suitable marketing mix to achieve the organization goals. Next, there are 4 factors that could affect the productivity of an iPhone: capital, technology, quality, and management. Lastly, value analysis aims to cut out an unnecessary cost without affecting the product quality. As a result, it could reduce the cost of the product and the organization could gain more sales and profit.
From the contribution and limitation, contribution to academic and business industry, because since we search a lot about Apple, so basically the information about the company will help us a lot that we can conduct the production process to bring a positive towards the industry. And also we have a limitation because we cannot find more information because some of them are confidential.
Now let's talk about the recommendation. Which Apple can influence on the AI technology. Firstly, Apple is one of the leaders in the development network traffic analysis tool on digital device. Hence, it can deliver an ease of network security tool that can operate allow the code to identify and allow when abnormal data patterns suggesting some of malware are detected. Furthermore, it also can improve their Siri. In the past few years, Apple has acquired several startups related to AI and machine learning to upgrade Siri by qualifying data in order to narrow the gap between the market rival. Apple can deliver new device operating system different from iOS based on the Siri. After separating the Siri from the iOS, its function and features have priority across other Apple operating systems. On the other hand, Apple also can improve their design and the hardware. Firstly, going partners. In the future, Apple can certainly remove the Lightning cable port in order to begin the transition away from the Lightning cable to put forward a wireless future. And it will make a huge change in the partners access. Besides that, since 5G connectivity is becoming more commonplace and limit to a few models of high-end iPhone in the global market, hence, Apple should not miss the boat to adopt new secure and wireless networking technology with 5G connectivity. Furthermore, in the future, Apple can adopt more regular material other than aluminum, plastic, and stainless steel in order to prevent stretching and stain as easily with better material. Lastly, Apple can improve their battery with long-lasting battery. Apple need to improve its technology as quick as other components in the future. Hence, it can acquire of co-development with the related startup to develop a new type of long-lasting battery to meet the market one. In conclusion, Apple need to continue improve their iPhone function and service in order to maintain their smartphone market share in the global market. Thank you.